Right now on Hoosier News Source, did you receive an IU Notify alert about an active shooter on campus this past weekend? We have all the details about the incident.
And a program within the Kelley School of Business is prepping students for the business world through a competition.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Hoosier News Source. I'm Mackenzie Young.
And I'm Kendall Yankowski. On Monday, vandalization occurred on the It's On Us IU posters normally hung in restrooms around campus. The posters that usually give information on sex and consent are covered with similar-looking posters, poking fun at the issue, the exact opposite of what these ads intend to promote. The campaign ads use such language as "consider suicide" and signing a 3-page legal document for consent. IU stated that they are taking this matter seriously and any information on this incident should be reported to the university. We'll have more on this story next week as developments occur.
Early Sunday morning, students received an alert about an active shooter on campus. An armed robbery occurred around the area of the Circle K gas station at the corner of Indiana and 3rd around 1 and 3 a.m. These events escalated when shots were fired along the Henderson parking garage on Fess as suspects were fleeing from the scene. IU and the surrounding area received notifications about the events around 1 a.m. At this point, the suspects have not been taken into custody by police enforcement. If you have any tips or information on these events, contact IU or Bloomington PD or 911. Throughout this past week, 2 IUPUI students have been involved in pedestrian vehicle accidents. Last Monday, a school bus struck IUPUI pre-med student identified as Fatima Hasuna while crossing the street on IUPUI's campus. A few days later, a car hit a male student after getting off of a bus. The second student is recovering and back in classes. Although accidents such as these seem uncommon, it is important to assure safety here at IU in regards to vehicles and pedestrians. A reminder that at crosswalks, pedestrians do have the right-of-way when the crosswalk indicates the OK to cross. For more tips on how you can keep IU safe, go to go.iupui.edu/safety.
Many students graduate from college unsure of what to do or where to go, but a group on campus is ensuring students have the necessary tools to enter the world of business. Hoosier News Source reporter Andrew Lemparski brings us more on how one school program is helping prepare students for life after graduation.
This past week, the Global Sales Workshop hosted a sales competition for members to practice selling a product face-to-face with possible employers. The Global Sales Workshop is a program designed for business students interested in sales. The competition occurs once every semester.
What we do is bring in our corporate sponsors to act as judges and then develop a role-play scenario and a real-life sales scenario for all of the members of the Global Sales Workshop.
Students receive a 10-page case before the competition, which includes all the info on the product. This semester, the customers are actually employees from 3M and Altria, and students are selling window film to them.
We ask them questions to help the customer realize that they need the product and then spin those advantages to them.
The Global Sales Workshop extends far beyond a student's 4 years here at IU. Some students leave here with a job, all thanks to the workshop. Senior Erin Rivnak joined the workshop her sophomore year and was able to secure a job with Altria.
So now I get to go full-time. I'm officially a full-time employee, and I'm so excited, and working with them constantly through the workshop still is just, it's great to continue meeting new faces within such a large company.
Students involved in the workshop expressed how grateful they are to have taken part in the program.
I'm #blessed that I'm here.
It's really developed me into who I am today, and I wouldn't have the professional skill sets that I do without this workshop.
For Hoosier News Source, I'm Andrew Lemparski.
The sales competition may be over, but the global sales members are still staying busy. The workshop will be traveling to Chicago this weekend and touring 6 different companies, as well as attending networking events. The first ever driverless passenger bus in Indiana will be making its way down Kirkwood this Friday. Kirkwood will be closed to all traffic and parking from Indiana Avenue to Lincoln Street all of Thursday and Friday until 5 p.m. Pedestrians are encouraged to come check out the demonstration of the driverless bus and enjoy family-friendly activities to celebrate the event. Coming up, a look at the weather for the week ahead.
Plus, the theme for this year's Themester courses.
All of that and more coming up. Stay with us.
And it's an honor to be here.
After suffering a season-ending injury in late March,
as you can see behind me.
Welcome back. Each fall, a new Themester is introduced to IU's campus through lectures, exhibits, film showings, and other events relating to the theme. This year's theme is Diversity, Difference, Otherness. The Themester courses explore the theme through arts, humanities, social sciences, and natural sciences. Stephen Cronke's class, Topical Seminar in Industry and Management, Twilight Zone, is exploring the theme by producing an entire film.
Well, the theme of diversity, difference, and otherness is really relevant now. Much of the national conversation is about who belongs and who doesn't belong.
Besides from classes focusing on this topic, there will also be community events centered around diversity. For a full list of Themester events, visit their website.
And now Sarah joins us with when to expect colder temperatures. Sarah?
Thanks, Mackenzie. So we will be experiencing a relief from the oppressive heat we've been experiencing this past week. So on Wednesday, the highest temperature that we will feel will be 80 degrees, which should be nothing compared to the 90 degrees we've been feeling all week. And on Wednesday, there will also be a slight chance of precipitation throughout the day. And the reason for this cool down is a cold front that will be moving through the area Wednesday afternoon into evening. So now let's take a look at the map, and we can see that this cold front will be moving through the Bloomington area Wednesday afternoon into evening. That will bring temperatures we're more used to seeing for the end of September. And following this cold front will be a high pressure system that will bring sunny skies for the rest of the week. So now let's take a look at how the month of September has played out so far in Bloomington. So for this time of year, we're used to seeing temperatures at most around 74 degrees Fahrenheit and lows at 50, and we've been experiencing way hotter temperatures. And also note that we have been experiencing less precipitation. We're below average. And as you look at the U.S. Drought Monitor, you can see that Bloomington is even experiencing an area of moderate drought. And unfortunately, as the week progresses, we will not be experiencing any rain, little rain, if any, and the drought is expected to get worse. And then as the week progresses, temperatures will be cooler than what we've been experiencing, but come Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, temperatures will be getting back up to the 80s. Thanks, back to you.
Thanks, Sarah. Many IU sports teams were back in action this weekend. IUS TV sports reporter Andrew Walker joins us in studio with the highlights. Andrew?
The Hoosier football team was back in Memorial Stadium on Saturday, and for the second game in a row, the Hoosiers came out on top. This time, the game swung heavily in favor of Indiana, with the Hoosiers beating the Georgia Southern Eagles 52-17. Indiana went up 21-0 in the first quarter and never looked back. The Hoosiers combined for 467 yards of total offense and 5 total touchdowns. The next game will be at Penn State for a Big Ten matchup this Saturday. And moving on to soccer, the women's soccer team tied rival Purdue on Saturday 1-1. Each team had 2 shots on goal, with IU finding the back of the net first. The Hoosiers and the Boilermakers were both matched extremely well in Saturday's contest, with both teams having 1 save and 7 corner kicks. Women's soccer will be back on the pitch on Thursday when they took on the Northwestern Wildcats in a Big Ten matchup. The men's soccer team competed against Rutgers on Friday, and the number 2 team in the country didn't disappoint. The Hoosiers shut out the Scarlet Knights 5-0, and redshirt junior Corey Thomas had 2 goals in the Hoosiers' win, with 3 other players scoring 1 goal apiece. IU had 12 shots on goal compared to Rutgers' 3. And since then, the Hoosiers beat Notre Dame on Tuesday. The IU men will face Santa Clara at Bill Armstrong Stadium this Saturday night. That's all we have for a look at sports. Back to Kendall and Kenzie at the desk.
Thanks, Andrew. And that's all we have for you this week. For more campus and local news, visit our website at iustv.com.
And like us on social media. Like us on Facebook at IUSTV News and follow us on Twitter at Hoosier NW Source.
From all of us here at IUSTV, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.